Hello, duckies. I know it's been 100 years since April, but you know what it's also been? 100 episodes of Under the Plumb Bob. Oh my goodness, who would have thought we'd ever get this far? Well, we certainly didn't, but the truth is we couldn't have gotten there without you. So, we want to celebrate with you. Yes, you. You specifically. You. Yeah, you right there in the back with the face. Yes, you. We want you to join us at our 100th episode Twitch celebration on December 6th, 2 p.m. EST. Be there or be square. I'm kidding, you're not square. You're beautiful, especially you. Yes, you. Right there with the face. You. Yes, you're beautiful. We are going to get everyone together for a little stream. You are going to be able to ask us anything. Yes, anything. Anything you want. Whether or not we choose to answer is totally up to us. But, ask us anyway. You never know. We are also going to be giving stuff away. I know, it's our anniversary, yet we're giving away the gifts. Crazy, right? Not really. We just want to thank you. Yes, you. You especially, right there. We want to thank you, so we are giving you stuff. You are going to be able to win 2 stuff packs, an expansion pack, or 2 game packs. We are just throwing stuff at you, so come join us, ask us questions, and maybe win a few prizes. It's going to be fun. It's going to be super fun for us, and it's going to be super fun for you. Yes, you. You right there in the back to the left. No, the other left. Yes. You are going to have so much fun. So be there December 6th at 2 p.m. EST for the Twitch party, our little Ask Us Anything. And we'll see you there. Thanks, duckies. Bye-bye now. Mwah.
Bang, bang, bangity bang. I said bang, bang, bangity bang. Welcome to Under the Plumb Bob. It's a podcast about that game called The Sims. We talk about our made-up lives because real life is disaster. My name's Caitlin.
My name's Melissa. We're just here in that make-believe world. We're not leaving. You can't make me. You can't make me.
This is where I live now. We don't go in the pool. That's it. That's the only rule, really.
We don't go in the pool. That's the rule. The pool in my apartment complex has not opened all season, and by season I mean the summer, which it still feels like here in New Jersey because global warming.
We've had a nice fall in Michigan right now. It's been because normally fall is 2 weeks of beautiful things, but then everything dies. It's been a good month of, the trees are really pretty right now. So thanks, global warming.
Have you been spending any extra time in your kitchen this quarantine? Doing the making and the baking?
Not the baking, because there's math involved, and if you mess up, you can't fix it, or I don't know enough to fix it. But cooking, yes. I have actually been attempting to cook. I felt bad after a cooking episode, and I was like, maybe I should learn how to do things.
I mean, I don't know. I have done some cooking attempts. It's not, I don't know. I go in phases of this is really fun and I just enjoy the act of cooking and it's just therapeutic, and other times where I'm like, I would like a bagel with cream cheese on it and nothing else and low effort. And I'm kind of in that low effort space right now.
Or this one place does Brussels sprouts really well, and I have yet to figure out how they make them so crispy. I think there's a bake and deep fry action that happens. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, the secret is probably butter. Just a lot of butter.
It's balsamic, and it's balsamic and garlic and Brussels sprouts, and it bites sometimes, but it bites so good.
Ooh.
And I've tried to mimic it a couple times, and I've gotten some crispy, but it's not the same.
Why are we talking about food? Why are we making me hungry, Caitlin?
So, Sims had a stuff pack called Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack. And it added things to your game that involve the kitchen.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that pack today, as well as
Laundry Day.
Laundry Day.
So we're avoiding our real life chores by talking about doing chores in the game.
I will say, when I told my mom I was purchasing the laundry pack, it came up in conversation, like, what are you excited about today, Melissa, adult human? And I said, well, Mom, I have a game that I bought that lets me pretend to be a different person doing laundry. And she looked at me and thought, wow, my child has grown up to be a very sad adult. And here we are.
It's one of those things where I'm like, the Sims fan group is very excited about really weird things. I thought this when we got the ability to make stairs, like you could change the angle on the stairs, and the Sims community exploded. And the fact that the laundry day pack is one of the most popular stuff packs, and it's like, you can literally wash your clothes in a tub. What? I'm buying it.
And that, to some people, is exciting. But that's the thing. Like, these packs are cool because, to me, they add a lot of that realism that we're constantly asking for the game, right? Like, they have the pieces of the game that really make it simulate life.
It's a life simulation.
Yeah. Unless you have laundry pack, you can't really realistically live. I mean, you change clothes by spinning around in a circle, you know?
It's the dream.
It is the dream, but I really love the touches of realism that the two of these packs provide. So I'm a fan.
But before we get into laundry day, let's talk about cool kitchen stuff.
Okay. This pack was released for PC on August 11th, 2015. It was released for console 2 years later on December 5th, 2017. It's the third stuff pack ever released for The Sims 4 after Luxury Party Stuff and Perfect Patio.
I thought, like, it's just interesting to see the time difference and where these stuff packs kind of landed, because comparing and contrasting them, which we can do at the end, I was kind of boggled by the different amount of things we got for them. But the official description for the cool kitchen stuff is create the coolest kitchen with sleek new furnishing and whip up some fun with the new ice cream maker. And it added a handful of cast items and a build by items that you can use in the kitchen.
What a cool kitchen.
Your kitchen is like so cool. Is these like knives on the wall? Holy shit.
I gotta say, like, this, it definitely builds on the idea of like house goals and like home goals. So like growing up, our kitchen was like pretty utilitarian. Like it was lovely.
It did the job.
Well, my sister listens to the show and she's gonna be like, what are you talking about? But like, it was a kitchen. It wasn't like, I don't know, my mother never had like large spoons hanging on the walls, you know, like there wasn't a space for like decor. It was a kitchen. It's where you ate and cooked stuff. Like that was full stop. So to see what is like possible in the world of like kitchen decorating, when I build, kitchens are my favorite room to decorate.
I grew up with a kitchen that was the kitchen was a big space in the house, but somewhere along like when we moved in, it was decided we're gonna redo it and make it a super fancy kitchen. And when it was done, it was a gas stove, multiple ovens, a grill that you can make pancakes on. There were 2 sinks. There was like an island wrapper. It was a very nice kitchen. But I didn't have a kitchen between like age 50 all through high school. Was pretty much there was no kitchen here. It's usable, but it's not like it was in repair the entire time. So I didn't really get to like see what and now I'm biased because I'm like, man, I had such a good kitchen for like a year. And now I know what's good. Now I don't have it.
Yeah, my parents renovated their very utilitarian kitchen. I think when I was definitely out of the house or like almost out of the house, and they redid it, and now there's like photo canvas prints on the wall and like really fancy light. So like now I make fun of my mom for being bougie, but she has her dream kitchen now, and I think it belongs in the cool kitchen stuff pack personally.
But something we have learned with every stuff pack, there comes like a star item, quote unquote, something that like shines through the pack. And for this is the ice cream machine.
Yay.
It costs 175 simoleons. Okay, and with this object, you can create ice cream. And it's like a carton of ice cream. It appears in your Sims inventory. You can like put it in the world too if you want. You can serve it in bowls and cones. You can add toppings and garnishes. And it does fulfill your Sims hunger need. Some of them have cool moodlets. Only some.
Today I learned that I knew this was a thing, but I've never really played with the ice cream machine.
Same.
And I love me some moodlets. So I'm definitely going to explore this and have this be like an activity. Because like, have you ever made like homemade ice cream or like, this feels like a very bougie item that like the Sims that I play wouldn't just necessarily have in their house. But I really love this idea.
No, I'm wondering if you can like do an ice cream store and sell the ice cream.
Oh my god. Done.
That would
That's
be
my next
fun.
build. Absolutely. I'm launching
Just
the game right now.
pastels and ice cream machine, like multiple ice cream machines, and just
Yes.
ice cream it out.
I'm thinking like, I don't know. I recently received a like mini at home ice cream maker for like a gift.
Ooh.
I've used it like 4 times. It's pretty cool, but I don't know if it's going to give me like all of these fabulous moodlets that we're about to roll through.
What's your favorite ice cream? I have gotten much flack from the entire Under the Plum Bob. It's just me and Allie being like, I like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I will eat all of it.
Yeah, I like a mint chocolate chip. I it's a very polarizing flavor. I understand, but I like it.
I've learned. I didn't know. Now I know. I was like, it's good.
I like it. It was like the only kind I ate for like a span of like 7 years when I was a kid.
So now you're like a little over it.
I'm a little like, I'm good on it, but like if I get some and it's really really good, it'll like take me back. I'm big on like, we get Ben and Jerry's more than we should in this household, and if I have like an activity of just like digging out the cookie dough that's in there, or like the cookie bits, I love a tactile there's a word for it. I can't think of it, but
So you see chocolate chip cookie dough and be like, so I dig around the ice cream. This is an activity for me to go in for the ice cream. Ignore the ice cream, get the chocolate.
pretty much. I mean, the ice cream of course complements the cookie dough, but I recently learned that they sell just the cookie dough in like a bag, and I of course bought it and we tried it, and it's like so good. It's like the first thing I've had in a really long time where like I ate too much of it and I got a tummy ache. It was like,
no.
oh no, oh, this is too good. We gotta stay away from this. You're a grown up. Anyway,
There is a Ben and Jerry's ice cream flavor called Americone Dream.
that's my favorite one.
Yeah, it's
I
so
love that one.
good. That's
Yeah.
the one I get if I don't get mint chocolate chip.
I like Americone Dream. I like Tonight Dough. Those are like the 2 big ones that I'll get.
The ones that have late night hosts on them.
Yes, yeah, pretty much. They did Netflix and Chill, which I think was like chocolate and like potato chips, which as a concept I appreciate, but it didn't translate. Like I added my own chips.
The
so.
potato chips wouldn't hold up in the how long it has to be inside. I feel like if you freshly add the potato chips,
Yeah.
maybe. But them stuck in the ice cream for as long as they have to be in there, I don't know.
It just wasn't super thought out, but I appreciate the effort.
A pretzel with chocolate ice cream with pretzels in it.
Oh yeah, there's another pretzel one that came
That would
out
be good.
recently. I'll look it up. But the reason that I have gained so much weight in quarantine is due to the fact that I've eaten so much Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, mine's egg rolls. And also like I bought donuts and cider. I was at a friend's house and I was like, I have like one alcoholic drink that I can mix during the fall season. And for those at home, it's 2/3 cider. It's supposed to be 1/3 rum, but if you don't want to do that, that's fine. And like a splash of like a cinnamon liqueur, and it tastes like apple pie. And then I bought donuts.
Sign me up.
It's really good. It's super dangerous. If you have to drive, like, don't
Sign
be the
me
driver.
the fuck up. Yeah.
It's super good. But I have donuts, and no one ate the donuts, so now I just have donuts, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna eat the donuts because I bought them because they were next to the cider.
Well, it sounds like we've both experienced the weight of the world moodlet, which
Yes.
some ice cream flavors increase the speed of weight gain, eating more
that's
than 2
mean.
cones. Yeah, and like, is
Fucking
this
mean.
a setting? Can I like choose this flavor to gain weight?
What do you think flavor? Like, they did not say what like flavor. Some of them were like obvious what the flavor is, but I don't know. This would be chocolate. This might be the chocolate and potato chips one.
Yeah, that's like straight up 5 pounds of cookie dough ice cream. Just
Well, if you don't want to gain weight and you want to lose weight, there's Taste of Diet, which increases the speed of weight loss. Eating more than 2 cones or bills cause Sims to lose weight. This sounds like it tastes awful.
is that the Halo Top ice cream?
Probably. It's probably like skim milk.
But what if it was like a really good ice cream flavor that just magically made you lose weight? Like, Body by ice cream. Done.
If they can't even make a good lactose-free one, I don't know if they can make a good weight loss ice cream.
Yeah, but this is The Sims and things are magical, so
And it's true.
I'll take it.
This one actually so like twin roses temporarily give Sims a flirty emotion. Children get the happy emotion. Thank goodness. Sims,
Don't make it weird.
sometimes you don't do that, and sometimes you give them the flirty emote, and it's odd.
No, thank you.
I've had lavender ice cream, and lavender ice cream's good. Rose ice cream could also be good. Maybe.
My inner bougie foodie like wants to think that's okay, but I feel like if I ate it, I'd be like, this is soap. I'm eating soap.
Oh yeah, maybe. There is haunted mint. Haunted mint temporarily gives him the inspired or sad emotion. Which one? Who knows?
All right, and here's the miss for me here. The next one is called mental upheaval. Call it mental upheaval. Come on.
Yeah, you've missed a big. Come on, hire us.
Hi, hello. That one temporarily gives Sims just random moodlets. It's the same effects as having the erratic trait. Fun.
Plant matter temporarily makes Sims have a plant sim-like tendencies, such as green skin with leaves coming from their neck and arms, as well as a moodlet, making Sims want to spend time outside. Which, this is a tease, because plant sims were not available in the game until, like, 2 years later. So
That's really cool.
this is something I can imagine the Sims community being mad about. Being like, we don't have this, though. Why did you give this to us?
I mean, but it eventually came out too. It's like that's one of their like tongue-in-cheek like Easter eggs that they can say like, well, maybe you turn into a plant sim from this ice cream. Maybe
knows? Maybe it's down the road. What do you think that? So that probably tastes like grass, no?
Yeah, grass, or maybe it's like the the mud dessert that you do when you make like pudding and like cookie crumbles and like gummy worms in there, like the mud cake or whatever. Maybe it's that, but that's not ice cream, so never mind.
Anything can be ice cream. That is something also I learned.
It's just salad. It's ranch dressing flavored ice cream on top of salad.
No. I also get in trouble. I'm not the biggest ranch fan. I just think it's too thick, so I don't like it on stuff. Like, especially don't like it on salad. It's too thick for my liking, which is also like people have yelled at me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I am from the Midwest. I promise. It's just too much.
Making fun of people for what they do or do not like taste-wise is like, stop it.
Like, how do you not like this? Like, I don't know.
I don't know, because everyone's brains and taste buds are different. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, everyone. Please.
Like, also, like, Thousand Island dressing. I will never use it as a salad dressing. Will I put it on sandwiches? Hell yeah.
Yeah, give me a burger.
What if you want your sim to burp fire? What about that?
I mean, that sounds like a you problem, frankly. No, you can eat 2 or more servings of the dragon's breath flavor, and Sims will temporarily burp fire and have the dragon's breath moodlet. Amazing. I love that. That's probably Chili's. the same
curry.
The animation for when you eat a spicy food.
Yeah. Or if you want to go the opposite, you can have the chilling mocha. I'd probably drink the fuck out of this. The chilling mocha temporarily chills Sims, making them blue. After eating 2 or more servings, Sims can also get the ice treat moodlet and cause the chilling touch mischief social interaction. So you can just like, boop, you're cold.
Oh, so that thing that I do when my boyfriend and I are in bed and my like your feet toes are really cold. Yeah, it's like, hey, guess what? Incoming. Boop. He gets real mad. A reenactment from this morning.
You can now recreate in Sims. Congratulations. Your realism is realized.
That's what I'm... See, this is the realism I'm talking about. This pack also came with some cute as heck Cass items.
Yes.
And some very necessary build-buy items. Do you have any favorites from this pack?
So I'm not a big builder because the walls cause me problems, but I have been doing some shell challenges and like just decorating.
Okay, I was like, the walls cause you problems?
Listen, okay, so Melly made a shell, and I was like, well, maybe I'll try. And like, she didn't add any walls inside, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll try to just do an interior. I won't do an outside. Like, I'll take out the roofs, take out that anxiety of that, and I'll just do this. So I would add a wall, and then the door she put would disappear, or the windows would disappear, and I'd be like, why are you doing this to me?
Caitlin, if you had been on our episode Move Objects On, you would understand why that could happen.
That's what she told. And I was like, I forget how to move. I don't know. But it was a lot of just me being very frustrated. And I think that's what happened. I redid the Park Shore house in Willows Creek. And I was doing something upstairs, and then I went downstairs to check because I did the downstairs first, and I did something upstairs. And I came downstairs, and there was just a wall that had been added downstairs, and the staircase was gone, and it took away. So I was like, "What happened? What did I do? I don't know what I did." That's why I don't build.
I didn't mean to do this.
So for the cast, there's a lot of cast items in this kitchen stuff. I was kind of surprised. Like, there's a lot of clothing.
Yeah, I do that thing where, especially cool kitchen stuff, like back in the day, this was one that I just bought with all the other ones, so I never really know, like, oh, this came from this pack. But, like, I love any, like, blazer scarf combo. There's a couple in the game, and apparently this is one of them, so I adore that one. The sweater with, like, the kind of shrugged up sleeves, the, like, quarter sleeves, I use that one a bunch.
There are a lot of good dude tops, which you don't say a lot in any expansion pack, but the dude's got a lot of comfortable, layered stuff happening. There's a cast hair that I always use that's like, it's got volume and it's kind of off to the side.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the one that is on my sim self because that's what my hair looks like.
Jealous. Can I have some of your volume, please?
Just wash it once a week.
Okay.
And that's it.
I have to. Mine gets dirty in like 3 days, and I'm like, it's so thin. I'm so sad.
No,
but...
so does mine. It's called "Don't Turn the Camera On When You're Going to Work." Hi.
This also had a lot of stuff like there's knives on the walls, or like a drying thing for your plates. It also came with some good counters, a new stove, a new fridge.
Just to like set the stage, these are like knives for cooking that are like displayed on the wall, not like just knives on the wall.
For the murdering. We murder, right? This is a murdering
This is
game.
my murder shelf. I mean, I guess if you were decorating like a Dexter type kill room, that would be appropriate.
Julia.
Hello.
Paging Julia. There's also one for like spatulas.
Yeah. Murder spatulas.
Yeah, of course. That's how I murder. Is this an oil thing? This black and like beige. Is this for
I think
oil?
so. For olive oil and vinegar, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or are they very fancy salt and pepper shaker grinder things?
It depends on how big they are.
True.
There's like a cool decorative like flower thing, like a menu sign, some cookbooks. It's got some like good clutter item, the shelfy thing.
I always use this sink. I don't know why. I really like this sink.
It looks like a real sink.
It's cute. It's cute and I like it. And the pile of cookbooks, that's kind of the theme that I built the farmhouse kitchen around that I'm working on right now. That like red gingham pattern, I think it's called the Great American Cookbook, and it's like a staple. Like my house had it growing up.
Mine did too. Yeah, we had that cookbook growing up. That was my mom always had like a bunch of cookbooks, and that was one that I remember that cookbook in the line of cookbooks. I'm trying to think. I don't know is this a napkin holder? There also came a bunch of cool, like it looks like shelving for the top, but cupboards. That's the word, cupboards.
It is the Better Homes and Gardens new cookbook.
Oh, it's not American at all. Get that out of there.
Well, it looked just like this like gingham crosshatch pattern. Like, and it feels very 90s, but like this was my childhood.
Yeah, every parent had that.
Pretty much. Oh, so cute. Like this, very visceral. Anyway.
So I will say, I don't think looking at it, I would see as not too many items in this, but I do think I use all of them. Oh, there's also a bunch of cute hairs with bangs, like short, over shoulder length bangs.
True.
But like, this is $10, but you did buy it.
Yeah, I have it.
Also, I did the same thing when we started the podcast. I was just like, well, I guess I'll buy all of them, and this was included. So I didn't know initially what was. It's also part of the reason I never touched the ice cream machine because I didn't know that it was there for a while.
Well, it looks like the popcorn machine.
It does.
Like, shape and almost color. And we've sung the praises of the popcorn machine in the past.
You need it for your 100 baby challenge to feed the children.
And like that's the thing. I used it for the 100 baby challenge because otherwise I wouldn't own a like just a popcorn maker. Like that's what microwaves are for. There's an Alton Brown quote or like philosophy. I don't know if it's the exact wording, but he always talks about how like nothing in your kitchen should only do one thing.
That's fair.
So like if you've got the thing that slices eggs, that slices hard-boiled eggs, it's like the wire thing. He's like, I use these to cut strawberries and fruit, and like you should never have like kitchen gadgets that are just like that do one thing. Have like buy tools that do multiple things and know how to use tools that do many things. So I try to keep that philosophy. I don't know if it's just like a me being cheap thing either, but like having just a popcorn machine feels a little silly.
I don't have a blender and I need that.
Right. Well, I mean, if you have a food processor, like I don't have a blender either, so I just have a food processor. I never use it.
I don't have a food processor either. I don't have enough room. I don't have anywhere to put it. That's also like, I want gadgets, but where's it gonna go? I don't have enough room for it.
Yeah, no, having a small living space is definitely not conducive to kitchen gadgetry, for sure. But it's the kind of thing where like in terms of realism, I don't know that I don't usually do like big extravagant builds or families, but if I did, I'm getting an ice cream maker, especially for whatever the next one I do is.
An ice cream store?
Yeah, I might. Oh, like you could do like a froyo shop from The Good Place.
Yeah.
Wow, this tastes like honesty? That's right. Oh, full cell phone battery. Delicious.
Oh my god. What a delight. I miss that show.
Me too.
I cried at the ending. I was like, I'm so happy it ended well. I'm afraid of endings now because of Game of Thrones and Lost.
Yeah, I think Good Place had the perfect ending. All the episodes are on Netflix now, so go watch them.
Yes. On the US Netflix. I don't know about anywhere else.
Correct.
Hulu was like a tease because it just kept the last 5 episodes up of the season, and then it was like, we're disappearing in a week. And I'm like, why are you disappearing in a week? Where are you going? Where's the rest of the season? It's because you went to Netflix. Oh, god damn it. You jump from platform to platform.
Peacock is free too.
Is it
so
free?
Use that one too. Mm-hmm.
My TV is an old it's a smart TV, but it's old, so it's like, what are new apps? I don't get new apps. So I can't get like any of the new apps on it, so I have to put it on my phone and then stream it to my TV in order to like get Disney Plus or the new HBO Max. Like I can't.
It's a very smart workaround.
Yeah, until it yells at me.
All right, so now would be the perfect time to insert a sound effect that has probably come through while recording the podcast, but never in the final product. It's the loud sound that happens when my laundry goes off.
Oh my god.
When my dryer is finished.
I'm very tempted to just go, if I ring my doorbell outside, it's a very like aggressive noise.
So like, I don't do well with sudden loud noises. I have never liked them. My biggest fear, if you ask me in like 3rd grade, was the sound that the fire drill makes at school.
Oh no! Oh, and
Yeah.
there's fire drills. Poor little Melissa.
All the time. Like all the time. So big deal breaker for me is like, can we not have that laundry sound with the loud noise? And when we moved into this place, it's like the first place we moved out of like being at home.
Mm-hmm.
And it had it, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to this. It still startles me sometimes, but we also live next to a train station, and like the train comes barreling through every now and then, so like I've gotten over that.
What a first fun month that must have been for you. Did you sleep?
Oh my god, no, I did not. And plus with the laundry, it was when you don't turn it all the way, when you have to like turn the dial to make it go to the right amount of time, and if you stop it and then try to start it again, it'll do like a and it's like playing Operation. Oh, also did not like that game as a kid at all.
You're just like, I hate all of this.
Melissa's a little jumpy.
So you were not in band, I'm taking it? No band
Correct.
for you?
Nope. This girl was all choir.
Just get the basses away from me.
Seriously.
You 2 sopranos. That's not a good noise you're making.
Oh, I mean, I was a soprano, so... Look, as long as the loud sound is coming from me, I feel like that's very telling about my personality. Loudness is fine as long as I'm causing it. The pack description for Laundry Day is as follows. Surround your Sims in clean clothes while living a rustic lifestyle with the Sims 4 Laundry Day stuff. Your Sims can now clean their clothes from gathering laundry to washing and drying, giving their outfits a spotless look. Embrace the rustic life with new country-themed decor and clothing for your household. I am excited to get to the cast and the build buy stuff of this pack.
But first, before we get to the cast and the build buy, this was a community voted stuff pack. The first one.
That's right. I completely forgot about that.
And also probably led to the expansion pack, Lifestyle. Not living. Eco Lifestyle.
Look, it's never going to be right. We're never going to get it right.
They
just the eco
They
pack.
did a thing. They did a thing. They should have just kept doing it. Like, I don't know why they didn't. They gave up on it. You did it. Just keep going. You're gonna screw up all of us. You should have done get to school. This should have been whatever the wrong one is. It should have been that one. You should have just stuck with it.
Get to recycling.
Get to bargain. That'll be a store one.
Get to the recycling center.
Get to sledding. Get to snow.
Get to the snow.
Get to mountain.
Outside. Go outside and be cold. Pack. TM. Sims, call us.
This is probably going to come out. I don't know if it's coming out before or after the thing. But if there isn't a death that involves snowing or sledding or snowboarding, I'm going to be upset.
There better be avalanches.
Ooh, yeah.
Right? There has to be.
I tried, coaxing on Twitter, so new death spots? New woohoo. The Sims community, I was super proud of them. It took them about an hour to ask the question of, where can I murder and where can I woohoo? It took them an hour to get to that point.
A full hour.
So proud.
You guys, that's called growth.
Mm-hmm. But Simgirl Graham posted a blog on the official Sims website that started the development of the stuff pack. So the voting started April 10th, 2017, and the final poll was released in that fall, and then it was released on PC January 16th, 2018. So that also kind of gives us a lifespan of a stuff pack creation. It takes about 10 months from the looks of it.
Yeah. And this was the first example of the community getting to vote and have a voice in the creation of this pack, which is really interesting.
Mm-hmm. But also because they started this in 2017 and a lot of our resources were not up and running as much as they are now. I don't have examples for every option. So I do apologize. So sometimes it's going to be we picked option A and B and you guys picked B. I don't know what B was, but that won. But the initial vote was you got to pick what the pack was about, and the options were eco living stuff, starter home stuff, arcade stuff, dangerous stuff, and wedding stuff. I want to know what dangerous stuff is.
Yeah, I don't remember at all dangerous stuff. I want to say we could rank it, or did we have to vote? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think, because our podcast had not yet begun, so I don't even know if I voted for this.
Yeah, this might not have been on my radar at all.
I was working I had 2 jobs and I was home for 5 hours at a time, so.
But there's starter home stuff, and that might have led way to tiny house stuff potentially.
Maybe. And arcade stuff I'm interested in, and wedding stuff I think there was I can kind of see because there was already the vintage pack.
And the romance pack, right?
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, there was a romance pack. So I can see where we're the trickling of things might have listed to this. And the eco living stuff was chosen, but this is the summary of that choice. Adopt new home technologies to help your sim with domestic responsibilities and live an eco-friendly life. Potential areas of focus include laundry, home technology, and solar energy. So, because I saw the eco-living stuff won, and my brain went, how did that get to laundry? How did you do that? But it's one of the options. So that makes sense. And then the next poll, you got to pick the art style, and there were 2 choices. And congrats, Sims community, we picked one, and that's the one that won. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the other option was. Then after the art style, a month or so later came the next poll that showed it showed 68 separate objects and several cast items. They need a better visual way for us to do this, because if I remember the last pack for the tiny living stuff, I couldn't make it all fit and I was confused on my screen. I was like, this is too big, it's too much.
Yeah, I mean, I love that they're I never want to be like, no, fewer options.
Yeah,
But
yeah. An easier look, an easier
yeah,
way for us to maneuver it, because it was so much.
they could have broken it into like tops, bottoms, children's styles. It was just like, here's a million things we drew. Do you like them?
And I think I picked too many, and then I wouldn't let me hit the buttons, so then I had to go back and be like, oh, I don't know. I picked too many things. And then the next month, June, the community was able to pick the main feature. So they got to pick between laundry, home technology, and solar energy, and they picked laundry. So that's how we got laundry, the focus. It took me, I was confused how we ended up there, but we got there.
It's all that matters.
What would you have picked, actually, from the 5 options? Do you think you would have picked eco living?
The initial 5 options?
Yeah.
I'm so intrigued by dangerous
I just
stuff.
want to
I'm
know.
sorry. Like, what could that possibly be? Like, I don't know. For me, that probably would have invoked, like, I forget what it's called, but there's a ride. It's like an experience at Disney World that's like Fast and Furious, how they make the movie. Maybe that's Universal. But, like, that's what that says to
like
me.
the Indiana
and I don't
Jones
know.
thing that they used to have.
Yeah. And it's like, how stuntmen do the stunts. Like, to me, that's what that feels like. So I probably wouldn't have picked that, but I'm very interested.
I just want to know.
I might have done eco living, yeah.
Dave, if you're listening, I just want to know what the dangerous stuff pack would have had.
Seriously.
I just want to know. I don't necessarily want it. I don't kill my Sims too often, but I just want to know.
It would have been accessories for the Dexter kill room.
Ooh, so the knives make a comeback.
They wrote down knives. That was the first thing they wrote down. No matter of all of these, the knives were going to be in there.
And then the next poll, they got to pick the name. So they got rustic lifestyle stuff, rustic home stuff, laundry day stuff, and then laundry stuff, and laundry day stuff won. I'm glad laundry day won, because it's to the point. This is about laundry.
Well, I love that, like, the naming convention was something they pulled for, because I don't remember that being an option for us to vote on in other...
Yeah, we got to vote for nifty knitting.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true.
I can't remember the other options right now, but we got to vote for that.
Yeah, that's true. But, like, I don't know. I guess nobody really cares about rustic at all. So.
Yeah, I don't... Because it is rustic, but that's not the first thing I think about when I think about this pack. Which I guess is the point, because I got it after the fact. And then the last poll was for the icon, and you either got a clothespin, a pair of socks, a washing machine, a hamper, and the hamper one. I think I would have voted for socks.
I mean, I think people were just really hype about the fact that it was laundry, so I like the hamper one.
I would have done socks in honor of all the socks I have lost while doing laundry.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Pour one out.
Pour one out for the single socks.
And obviously, laundry is a special feature in this stuff pack.
As was the ice cream maker in Cool Kitchen Stuff. Oh, laundry. Tell me your overall thoughts on laundry, Caitlin.
Real life or Sims?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, right now, me having to go downstairs, I have to go down to the basement area to do laundry, but I've had it worse where when I was in college and I lived in it was a house that got split into 3 flats so they could get more college kids money. I had to go outside and then around the house to get to where the laundry machine was. And I live in Michigan, and I was in Michigan during that time, and it's cold. So
oh boy.
I for a long time it's just as long as I don't have to go outside to do it, it's fine, because that's the low that I've been put to. I just forget to do laundry because I look at it, and now I have a laundry card, and I have to pay money to do laundry, which sucks.
Yeah. In college it was in the basement of the dorm, and I did laundry very little. Because I don't know. It was just I don't want to do this. I don't want to leave. It's hard enough now that laundry is in the place where I live to do laundry. So I don't know. I'm a bad example, but I will tell you, when I bought Laundry Pack after I had this very sad conversation with my mother, I said, I'll get the pack. I will spend the $9 on it or whatever. I think I got it on sale too. I will spend the whatever money on it, only if I promise myself that whenever I tell the sim to do laundry, I get up and do laundry in real life myself. Like, that's my rule. If the sim does laundry, I have to get up and switch the laundry or like put a new load in.
How long did that last?
Maybe like the first 3 weeks of playing it.
That's a long time, though. That's like a lot of laundry.
My clothes have never been cleaner.
I bet especially that first week, you were like, oh my God.
Right? And I would do it and be like, this is what I said. This is what I said I was going to do.
See, laundry's not hard. It's just once you start doing laundry, you really can't go anywhere because then which I guess doesn't matter anymore. I was better at laundry beginning of quarantine because I was like, well, I can't go anywhere, so I might as well go do laundry because you have to switch it out.
Yep.
Just keep that ball rolling. And also, I suck at putting clothes away. That's really my big. It looks like one of my drawers because I needed to get the clean clothes out and do more laundry real fast. So it looks like one of my drawers is just kind of throwing up clothes because the clothes are just like emulating from it. Just like, here's the shirt you wanted 3 days ago. But yes, doing laundry in a college dorm though was hard because like you were afraid to leave your clothes alone with a bunch of strangers. Like now I don't care because like what are you gonna do with my clothes? No one's gonna take them. But at the first time in college doing clothes, you're like, people in colleges are douchebags. They might do something to my clothes.
Oh yeah. No, I've had like my laundry taken out and like put on the floor. It's like, dude, I was 10 minutes late for moving this.
Oh yeah, people are assholes. But now I live in there's one washer and dryer there's 4 apartments in my thing. There's like a bunch of different buildings, but like there's 4, but like there's families in all of them. But there's one. I don't think they do their laundry here as much. I think they take it somewhere else because it's cheaper. Because it costs $1.50 to wash and $1.50 to dry.
Oh man,
is expensive. It adds up. And I told my dad when he visits, I was like, are you doing laundry? I need to know because I need to put money on my card if you are, because it costs $3 to do a full load.
You expensive dad. Mm-hmm. Did he do the like, you wash your laundry at my house for free for your entire life? No? Okay.
He went,
what my mom would say.
He went, I don't have that much. And I was like, I just need to know so I can I need to go get cash because I don't have cash. And then I need to get cash to go to the button to add cash to it because I can't just do it electronically. I have to have cash and do it that way. So it's a whole process and I need to know.
Dad, understand my modern life.
And I had to bring him down and be like, this is how you do laundry here.
This is how we do it.
Also, people who put their washer and dryer in their bathrooms are goals, because that is the exact once somebody said that to me, I was like, that is where it belongs. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in this little apartment complex, and I have a friend who lives in a different apartment that's, like, newer than ours, so it, like, was furnished differently, and their washer dryer is in a little cubby right next to their bathroom sink. Like, it's in the bathroom. It's great. It's genius.
Beautiful.
Our washer dryer is next to our dishwasher in our kitchen. So yes, my laundry is in my kitchen. So this is the perfect pack for me.
It's your pack. This is your day. This is for you.
This is my episode. My laundry stuff is in my cool kitchen.
Suck it, EA. EA is watching. They've always been watching.
I could have bundled.
That's a lot of electronics. So if you run your dishwasher and washer and dryer, does it like short a circuit or does it all work good if you run it together?
None of it works good. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
None of it works good.
You could transfer to a tub and a clothesline.
That's true. You could.
That's an option for The Sims.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, there's a segue here. I know there's a segue, but I do want to talk about Sims 3 Ambitions because...
Yes, because that's where laundry was first introduced.
Mm-hmm.
I realized I do have some Sims 3 stuff on Origin. I was like, oh, I guess I could play Sims 3 right now if I wanted.
Yeah.
But I've had too many, like, they look like potatoes. And I don't want to go through the process of downloading all the custom content I need to make them look the way I want to play.
It's a lot. If
I get murdered, it was Ava. She listened to this and she ended me.
Ava, we love Sims 3. It's fine.
I didn't add anything else about ambitions. I was like, that's it. I'm done.
That's it. But that's all we need to talk about, so it's totally fine.
Some stuff are different. Then I think it mostly works the same. I don't think I ever actually played Sims 3 Ambitions. I think I just own it.
Well, like pre The Sims 3, laundry was not a thing in The Sims. If you got stinky, you did a 360 flip in place and you had different clothes on and it was
No,
fine.
you took a shower and then you did a 360 flip.
Any combination of that, it's good. Actually, in Sims 3, you could kind of not cheat the system, but if you had clean laundry and your clothes got stinky, you could just change clothes and your hygiene meter would go up and be like, boom.
No.
Didn't have to shower today, suckers.
I guess it's the equivalent of, like, I used to work at a cafeteria when I was in college, and, like, it was gross and hot, and they made us wear these giant chef coats. And eventually I learned just to bring another shirt, just to have clothes that will smell like a cafeteria, and then change clothes after work to go to class. And I was like, this made me feel 50 times better, because holy crap. This doesn't smell like I was on a grill. This doesn't smell like I was near a pizza oven. We've done it. So I get that.
Did you do a 360 flip when you changed out of your uniform?
Yes, in the bathroom stall, I did a 360 turn.
It took longer, but 360 was completed.
You probably could do that with the pants. Like, just put the pants in it and then, like, jump. That would probably work for the pants. Might hurt somebody with the shirt, but it could still work.
Well, if your sim has any laundry-related objects on the lot, including hampers, washing machine, dryer, clothesline, anything from this laundry pack, it will activate the laundry feature. You cannot have these things and not expect to endure the consequences. If you have laundry items in your lot, your clothes gonna get dirty.
That sometimes I find that out because I download a house from the gallery, and then, like, they'd put a hamper for the aesthetic, and then I'm like, oh shit, I have to put a washer somewhere. They didn't do that. Fuck.
I think there is like one or two hamper items that are just decorations, that are just aesthetic, but the cute ones are the functional ones, and then you suffer.
Yeah, so you're like, fuck, there's nowhere to put the washing machine. There's clutter everywhere.
Damn it.
Oh, and if your clothes get dirty, they'll go into the hamper. And anytime your Sims change clothes, they will make a pile of dirty clothes, except when they go to hot and cold weather outfits, which is nice because that would be a pain in the butt.
Yeah. If there's not a hamper like in the room where your sim is at, they will just leave a pile on the floor, to which I can relate.
Placing hampers down will then catch the dirty clothes instead of making clothes piles. Okay, Sims Wiki said you only need one hamper per lot. I don't think that's true. Otherwise, that's severely glitched. Because I've had, like, different floors, and then they don't catch if you change clothes on the third floor in the basement.
I'm pretty sure it has to be in the same room.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Sims Wiki was like, only one lot. That's what's different from Sims 3. And I went, no.
Yeah, cute, but no.
I wish.
And that's why, and it kind of makes sense because, like, if a sim gets changed, it's typically like in their own room or like somewhere else. But like when it's like they came in from the rain and just like do their little 360 flip and like leave all their clothes on the floor, it's like, thanks guys. now you've made it so that I have to make you clean that up separately.
Oh, one thing I was blessed as a child to have. My room was next to the bathroom, and what connected my bathroom to my room was a chute that you could put clothes, and they would go all the way to the basement.
You had the laundry chute.
I did. It's part of the reason I wanted that. I had the smallest room. Like, I got to pick my room first, and 6-year-old me picked that room because I wanted the laundry chute, and my parents were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I can throw things down.
And definitely maybe not, but maybe one time try sliding down myself. Just saying.
There wasn't a couple of like, okay, maybe I can. It would have been 3 floors down.
But think of it. If there is a Home Alone style burglar duo that invades your home, think of the possibilities.
I was small enough that it might have been an option. And I think me and my sisters all kind of like eyed it for a little while, but it never actually happened. Because we're like, well, maybe if like we hold you, this can happen. But I was too afraid of heights to go through with it. I was like, no.
Sisters.
Many things were dropped just to be like, whoop. And like we also thought like, can the cat make it down? But we never did it with the cat. It never happened.
I'm just picturing the three of you like kind of side-eyeing one another like, you think we could? No, we better not. But could we? Like for science?
And the cat also made some dangerous because, like, if you open both the bathroom and you could open both of them at the same time, and I could see into the bathroom. There was a couple times they were open, and the cat jumped across, and we were like, "Oh my gosh,
Do not.
that's a long way down if you like mess up. Please don't do it."
Like, I don't think you understand my childhood fascination with laundry chutes, because like the simplicity.
It's such a good idea.
Yeah, our laundry room was actually built into our parents' closet. So you have to go through my parents' room to get to the laundry room. So it was like, I couldn't, like, if they were asleep, it's like, you gotta wait till tomorrow. Like, there's no way. And only recently, when they did their little bougie kitchen remodel, they walled off their room to the laundry room and made a separate entrance. So it's all separate now. But, like,
listen, their kids are gone. Their dreams can come true now.
pretty much. I mean, listen, they've been waiting forever for us to get the heck out of their house, so I don't blame them. But it's like the simplicity, gravity. It helps. It helps you
does.
do your laundry. I'm fascinated with those, and I've always been fascinated with dumbwaiters.
Dumbwaiters, yes.
Thanks to the Pajama Sam computer game and Harriet the Spy, in which she rode in a dumbwaiter, and I was amazed. I think he rides in the dumbwaiter in the computer game too.
I had a D&D game. It was like the first game we played, and like I have a little gnome ranger who's just based off of drunk Caitlin. That's pretty much her entire personality. But like me and like the first interaction I had with the DM, who was also a little gnome, I was like, I found these mushrooms in the woods. Do you want to go eat them? And then we went into the dumbwaiter, like two little gnomes in the dumbwaiter, and just like ate these mushrooms. It's the first thing I did in that game.
I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, where were we?
I don't know.
Once a hamper is full, there will be clothing piles that just show up.
Yeah, they'll come back.
Even in the room. Yeah.
Return of the clothes pile.
So you gotta keep those hampers emptied. You gotta keep on top of it.
Which is how I live my life most of the time. I did my laundry. I'm so good. Now I'll fill up the hamper, and when it's full, I'll definitely do laundry.
And that is definitely how it goes every time.
Mm-hmm.
We purchased fancy schmancy divided hampers in which my clothes go in on one side, his clothes go in on the other side. And it's a great way to just keep each other accountable until his clothes pile up so high that they spill over into my side. And then I strangle him, and it's fun.
We haven't heard from your boyfriend in a while. Is he okay?
ITBF is fine. He is currently sleeping very peacefully under a pile of towels and his clothing and his stupid underwear. So
you can keep talking. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna call somebody. It's fine. You can just keep doing the episode.
Keep it going. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. Did you know you can search the hamper for change in your pockets?
Yes, I have to, mainly for like I need money because my 100 baby challenge is poor.
Yeah, no, and that's like, I mean, it's a roundabout way to earn more money. Certainly more roundabout than saving up for the trash can that gives you money.
The trash can is broken, no?
Oh, I don't know. I never play with it.
Because it used to be you would get, I think it was like $10 per person on the lot. So for the 100 baby challenge, that could add up to like $80 per plate pretty quick.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't do that as much. And I feel like they either did something to it so it doesn't give you as much money, or it's broken. And I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell with The Sims 4. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or if it's broken.
Is this on purpose terrible or just accident terrible?
I liked how it was before I used it. $80 per plate is super nice.
Have you ever accidentally washed something in the laundry that you were not supposed to wash in the laundry? Like, because it got left in a pocket.
Yes. Okay, so I have allergies because I am allergic to cats and I live with one, and so I'm sneezy a lot of the time, especially in the morning. Like, I think I sent you a snap of like, here's my face. This is my cat, like next to my face. This is why I can't breathe in the morning. So like hoodies especially have like Kleenex in them that I forget to clean out. So sometimes like
I do that.
It's a weird mess that ends up happening. Oh, my dad actually, we had a very good system because there were I grew up in like a 5-person household, and there was a bucket on top of the dryer, And if you found change in the dryer, you put it, or any money, it went in the bucket. It doesn't really matter. It just went directly in the bucket. We bought a flat screen TV with the amount of money that we saved. It was like
shit.
over a course of years. It took a long time, but we
That's
bought
great, though.
a very fancy item because we forget to empty our pockets.
It's a good system. I like it. Let me think. I believe it was the summer of it must have been like I was old enough to know better, but young enough to not suffer like crazy consequences for it, but I suffered. I want to say it had to be like 2007, 2008. I had a hot pink iPod mini.
No.
And a magenta pink Crazer phone. Motorola Crazer.
That's what I had. I had that Crazer.
Yeah, rare because the Razor was all the rage, but the Crazer with a K, you were wild if you had one of those. So I had one of those, and they both fit really nicely into the high school lacrosse sweatpants that I still have to this day. Not because I played lacrosse, but because I was the manager to get into National Honor Society.
Hell yeah, you were.
Still very comfy sweatpants. I wore them 2 days ago. And they went into the wash, and they came out with 2 very dead electronics, one in each pocket.
No.
And so for that entire summer, I did not have a phone. I did not have an iPod. My God. It was back in those days, they were called iPods. And they were only for music. And they were only for listening to the Fall Out Boy album on repeat.
I never had an iPod. I had something called a Zen. That was what I had. That was my
A Zune?
No, it was a Zen.
Even more niche. I love it.
Well, I think it was cheaper, I'm assuming.
Yeah, before the pink iPod, dear God, pink iPod mini, I had a secondhand, like from a friend, like third-party MP3 player that held, ready, 12 songs total.
Oh my God.
It was a full CD of songs, and that's it.
You can get one for $100 now. But yeah, this was, I imagine it was cheaper, but it lasted me through, I got it in high school, and like I walked when I lived off of.
Oh my God, so cute.
And like it lasted me because when I lived off campus in college, I literally had to walk a mile to get to work and to get to class. So I would also download podcasts are one of the few things I can say I was before the curve on.
Me
because
too.
I had to download it onto my computer, put it onto my music device, and then listen to it, and then I would have to delete it to make room for other stuff.
Yes. I would listen to Mugglecast on my pink iPod mini. I would listen to a very old-timey show called Keith and the Girl, which I think it's still a show. It's still a show, and it was like a guy and a girl who were together, and I think now they still do the show, but they're with different people, but like they're still friends. So
that's nice.
Anyway, yeah.
I listened to, there was a podcast called Spill.com, and they did movie reviews, and then the movie reviews were animated, but then they would release the full audio after the fact. So I'd listen to those, but they also started doing like offshoots of shows. Like they would talk about movies or nerd stuff. They were like hours long, so I would always just download them every week and go through them. But Spill.com is no longer around. I miss them.
Man, podcasts are great, aren't they?
They are. We're old.
So here's the thing with the clothing system in the laundry day stuff pack. It only works on residential, apartment, and university housing lots. No community rental lots. You can't do like a laundromat. I mean, you can build one. I have built one. But it won't, like, if someone gets dirty, you can't do your little 360 action and it collect in a hamper there.
No, the clothes won't come off of them like they will. But you can store your dirty laundry in your inventory close to your heart and then go to the community lot and then do your laundry there.
The little sack that you put the dirty laundry in to transport it, like in the game, mine has been glitched for so long it sticks to the hand.
Oh no.
And just they walk with it and it defies all laws of physics. But
I like when it turns sideways. That happens a lot. You're just like, what's happening there? What muscle does that work?
It's so windy inside that house. Dirty clothes can be taken out of the hamper or off of the ground. Listen, not here to judge your life. I get it. And then you can choose how the Sims want to wash their clothes. And there are a couple different options here. You have got, first, your washing machine. You put it in the washing machine. When it's done, it makes a little ding noise. It's lovely.
Your favorite noise.
I didn't know these special dings because I don't play with the sound on.
That confuses me. You live your life. You live your life the way you want. How do you know if something goes bad? I leave the sound on mainly, so like if I'm doing two things at once, like how I got through a lot of television shows or stuff I watch on YouTube is I'll be playing Sims while watching it, because sometimes you're like, well, you're sleeping, so I have like a couple, like I'm not doing anything. I'll multitask. But I know if there's a fire if I hear screaming, so I can pay attention to the Sims that I have neglected for a little bit too long.
Caitlin, it's called the notification bar. And it makes a really light, bright orange color when something terrible is happening. If it's a purple notification, you know you're fucked because someone is dead.
Where was my orange notification?
Yeah, really.
I expected orange one.
The purple is calming and just blends in with the background.
Yeah, it shouldn't be purple. It should be a dark, like a more aggressive color. No.
But like, so I don't know, this dinging system now makes sense because I was always just like, is it glitching?
Oh, yeah.
This is another case of, is this bad on purpose or bad by accident? Because why would a washing machine, like a brand new washing machine that I just put in this house, why would it sometimes wash my clothes and sometimes just not?
Sometimes it'd be that way, though. Sometimes, like, maybe it's like your Sim forgot to put the detergent in or something. Like, maybe, or sometimes, like, have you ever just put your clothes in, like, and you come out and you're like, this is not washed like it normally.
No. It happens if I wash it and then don't pull it to the dryer for a really long time.
Yeah. That's a hard smell to get out, too.
Right? It's awful. It smells like barf. Anyway, so if it dings with a high tone, it's, yay, your clothes were successfully clean. And if it dings with like a low tone, you push the button, you added the detergent, you did everything right. If it dings low, it did not get clean.
You did something wrong. Who knows? But you did it.
I'm offended that it like acts like it's operator error here. Like, I clicked the one option. The one option is wash my damn clothes.
Do you want to go through the process of add detergent? Do you want to do that every time your Sim? Click 2 times every time your Sim does laundry?
I have to anyway, because you have to click wash in the washing machine. It takes it over, it puts it in the washing machine, and then you have to click again to wash the laundry! Why? Why is it this way? Tell me.
I wonder if it's so you can put more laundry in.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like,
who thinks that far ahead?
So I'm forever doing this Truman Show challenge, in which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hampers total in the house. So mom goes around, she searches the pockets of every single one, and then she gets all the stuff out of all of the hampers, puts it in the wash, and then we wash the clothes. So like, I get it, but like, I'm doing it all at once. Just do it. Just do it when I'm doing it. I don't know.
No. Like, they can either be pristine, clean, used, dirty, or filthy. You could put them in and make them dirtier.
Yeah. Why? Stop this. I love this feature also that you can watch the laundry go.
Yeah. And then you get dizzy.
You can upgrade your washing machine with your standard repair skill. You can make it whisper quiet. That makes it quieter. Again, not a priority because I play with the sound off. Speed cycle makes it run faster. Tungsten drum makes it less likely to break. A lie.
Does it?
I repair again, I play on long, so my Sims usually have the repair thing because I'm too cheap to call the repair person. So like, the dad in my Truman Show challenge has the repair thing. I guess again, I'm equating this like laundry cleanliness randomizer with like, it's just broken, and I've like deleted laundry machines because it's like, this is not coming out clean. Can you imagine if in real life, like, the laundry machine isn't washing, get a new one. And, like, I try everything before that. Like, I'll reset it. Like, I'll do all of it. No. Apparently, this is bad on purpose. Thanks,
Did
Sims
you
4.
know there's like an appliance shortage right now? Did you know that?
I didn't. No.
Who was looking? Somebody had to go buy a washing machine, and it might have been Melly. Sorry, Melly.
Yeah.
She had to go buy a washing machine, and they're just like, they're out. Because, and it's like, what? She's like, I need this because I'm moving.
I bet a lot of people are moving right now because
There's a lot of people
hey,
moving.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people I know are like moving to like different states. They're just like, you know what? It's time.
Yeah, I can work from anywhere now. Why not?
California, here I come. Except not. It's on fire still.
Sounds like they need a pre-soak, which is a feature you can have if you upgrade your laundry machine. Clothes will wash a little slower, but it increases the chance of clothing being pristine.
The longer this goes, the better we get at our segues.
Yep, pretty much. The laundry additive tray is also an option. You can add flowers to the washer or make your clothes coming out smelling fragrant, or you can add food to make the clothes smell foul. Now, why?
The mischief people, the people who are just the one that I never play because I'm like, but this is mean.
This is mean, and also get a life. Get a hobby.
They have one. It's being mean to people. So if you don't want to do it by the washing machine, you can have a washing tub. So it's like a barrel. It's a tub, and
so rustic.
It is the most rustic. So if you want to wash your clothes in the tub, you can add flowers or fruit, and it'll make things fragrant. And they're fragrant. They're either fragrant, not fragrant, or foul. I imagine if you put in like a rotten fruit, it would do the foul thing.
I guess that makes sense. Like apples, like could be like a nice fresh additive, but also like if you do it wrong, it's probably you're gonna have a bad time.
Probably.
Oh, I didn't know this. Hang on. It takes more time to hand wash your clothes, but you get the fitness skill from scrubbing.
Yes, just scrub. Think of that arm strength that you're building up. Think about it.
Get those washboard abs while using a washboard.
Washboard abs on your arms.
Yeah, definitely.
After the clothes are done drying, your sim needs to drain the tub and replace the water because guess what? You made the water dirty and there isn't like it's not attached to plumbing, so you gotta switch it out. Also, put this outside because it makes like a puddle of water because there's no way that you don't wash all your clothes and it makes a puddle. So outside, basement, just not, if you don't do it in your carpeted living room.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to live
unadvised.
Yeah.
Unadvised. So for drying your clothes, you can only dry your clothes when they are damp or soaked. Another reason why I get confused, because like this should theoretically work in a way that isn't terrible. Like sometimes my laundry comes out of the washing machine and it just hasn't been wetted at all. So that's confusing.
Well, sometimes I'll have like for pants, like jeans, like they've rolled up, so like the end of my jeans are still wet, and you're like, son of a.
That's true. All right, fine. Realism. I see you. But you can dry it in the dryer. That's faster. You just click on the. I mean, I think you can dry clothes without washing them first, but like wash them first, you weirdo.
Because I think if you jump in a pool, your clothes are wet. Like when you switch out, your clothes are wet. In the rain, your clothes are wet.
Right. But still wash them first, you know?
You might as well.
It's like weird outside water. I don't know. Anyway.
It's not soapy water. It's weird alien water.
Yeah. Nobody likes weird alien water. What are you doing? You click on the damp clothing pile or the full washer or the full wash tub and you select unload and move laundry and you can pick the dryer. This is advice for The Sims and real life. Say it with me. Clean the lint trap. It's true though. Like lint causes fires if you don't clean them out of your lint thingy in your dryer.
In real life and in The Sims, it's the easiest way to start a fire.
Yeah. So definitely clean that out. You'll get your scary sound if you play like Caitlin plays or your very bright orange notification. The dryer will chime when done. And again, high chime means it did a good job. Low chime means it didn't dry it correctly. I don't know. I'm tired of these appliances not working.
Why did
Tired
you
of
do
it.
a bad job?
You can also watch the dryer and also get dizzy. Dryer upgrades include whisper quiet, speed cycle, tungsten drum, just like the washer. And you can make your dryer lintless, clothes dry faster, and it says here it eliminates the possibility for fire, but I still think that fires can just start from the dryer
Can they?
no matter what.
God
I've
damn.
definitely had because I'm very good at cleaning the lint trap because I'm really good at doing it in real life because I grew up with a mother who said always clean the lint trap. So I do it every freaking time. And I think it's happened in like 100 Babies challenge for me. Like dryer was definitely cleared out. Nope, there's fire. Just kidding.
What a way to learn a lesson. The house burned down. You'll remember now.
But what if you want like a more rustic take on the laundry experience, Caitlin?
There's the clothesline. It's so good for an aesthetic. It takes forever. It takes about 12 hours. But 100% chance less of causing a fire. There's
Good
literally
stuff.
no way for this to cause a fire. If you have seasons, be careful of rain, because if it rains while your clothes are drying, your clothes get wet and then it restarts the drying process. So like during the spring, it rains all the time. Or you can just build like a little thing to go over the dry. That's my around. Build something, a little outside thing. Maybe vines go up it to cover.
Oh, I like that idea.
Because otherwise your clothes will never get dry.
That's a good idea. I also would like to note that the clothesline can also break down, and it just like for some reason the clothesline, like the rope of it snaps. Like that's it breaking down, which I find hilarious. It's like who just cut the lines in my clothesline? So like you can repair that with the repair skill.
I feel like I could repair that with like a hammer. I did it.
Some glue. A knot, perhaps.
And also kids and teens will gain if you have parenthood, kids and teens will gain responsibility points for doing laundry. So if you want a quick way to get that up, it's an easy way to do it.
I think teens can do it. I don't think children can do laundry. Maybe with the wash tub.
At the wash tub?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think they can do the actual laundry machine. But teens, yes.
And putting clothes away? This is the part that I don't do in real life. They make it so easy in The Sims. You click the dry clothes from either the dryer or the clothesline, and then you select put them away, and then they just throw them up in the air and they disappear.
Realism. I love it.
Can you imagine though if they had to go to a closet somewhere, an imaginary closet, because their clothes live in the mirror?
They're in another dimension now.
That had to be. I wonder if that was a discussion they had, because they don't really use in Sims 2 you had to go to a closet to change your clothes. And I don't know about Sims 3 as much, but in Sims 4 the clothes live in the mirror. So
or in a dresser. They can live in a dresser.
They can, but like how many do you put dressers out for the aesthetic ever, or do you just not? I never have them.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't have them often. I actually opt more for the closets, which I kind of thought were in this pack. I'm kind of skipping ahead, but
they came with, I think, one second. Get Famous?
The only thing the closets are good for are making out and woohooing in them, but they do look nice.
They came with Get Together, so they were already with the they were already in the game.
Got it. We're the experts, so definitely listen to us as we Google things.
Oh yeah, Get Together was the first expansion pack. Came out in 2015. So closets, longtime staple of Sims 4.
Word. Just like in real life, you can receive positive boosts when you have recently done laundry. You get like a clean clothes, happy moodlet. But if your clothes are dirty, then you get a negative moodlet, which I can understand.
That's fair. You're like, I'm gross.
Why does my clothing smell like barf? Oh, because I washed it and then dried it and didn't realize it was in the washer for too long. Cool.
Now I have to rewash it, even though technically it's clean.
Now we have to talk about all the cute stuff that came with Laundry Day. This might be my favorite,
so much shit. So much.
Just the aesthetic from this pack is adorable.
It came with 49 new objects.
Woo!
build and buy objects. New cast items were added as well. Feminine 2 hairstyles, 5 tops, 1 bottom, 1 full outfit, that cute ass dress, 1 accessory, 2 shoes. They also got 4 everyday styled looks out of it. Masculine got 1 hairstyle, 3 tops, 2 bottoms. They got 2 everyday looks. Woohoo. And child's got 1 top, 1 full outfit, and they got 2 everyday styled outfits. 4 new styled rooms, 1 living room, and 3 miscellaneous.
The hairstyles from this pack, the 2 female ones, are like the best. They're just like messy buns and like hair up and kind of like piecey, like with a clip or with the headband. And I use those for like workout
Exercise.
outfits.
Yeah. Or like the sleeping ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it came with like the shoes I always use. There was a pair of like wedges that came with this pack. I use it all the time. I love the wedges.
Hella cute.
That dress that came, I use that dress all the time.
It's cute.
It's got the little denim jacket. Like everything was just so cute with this pack.
The crop top, the like halter top crop top, I use that for everything.
With the poofy sleeves.
Oh no, I meant like the really like the bra top, really.
Oh, that
The rugs, the like rope rugs are super cute. Like if you build a beach house, like they are it. Ugh, I love them.
And that window that looks like you can put.
Yeah, it's like a fake bay window that you can't actually do anything with, but is still super cute.
Can you not place stuff in the bay window? Like not couches or anything, but you can't like put anything on the bay window?
I think with cheats you can, but
Cheats. Washers and dryers can stack on each other, which I love.
this also has the single light bulb hanging light, which is like your classic like in
Garage.
a horror movie, yeah, garage, or like going down to the basement, like click click. That guy that I use for like every basement ever. A really adorable like amalgamation of rugs. Like so it's a rug that is like 3 rugs kind of overlapping each other. Love that.
And they also gave you the 3 rugs separately as well, which is something I like because they also did a couple like there's a bucket that has detergent and like a paper towel in it, but they also gave you the paper towel separately so you can do something with it, and a lot of shelf options so you can put stuff in the shelves.
Yeah. And like just to bring it back to the start, like growing up our laundry room was also very like utilitarian. I think that having like a spruced up kitchen and like a fun and cute laundry room, like those are 2 areas of your home that are really for one purpose, but a lot of people make the most out of them and get really cute with them. And this pack really kind of facilitates doing that for your Sims if that's the way you want to live. And I think it's great.
The laundry room turns into a storage room at some point. If you have the space for a laundry room, that's where stuff will be stored.
Exactly.
The random stuff.
Exactly. So, and this kind of allows you to do a little bit of that, a little bit of both. You got your bucket with your detergent in it. You got there's like a stack of hampers that I'll use sometimes.
The hanging herbs came with this. Aww.
Yes.
I always put it with like Realm of Magic builds. It feels like a Realm of Magic thing.
Well, more hanging herbs came with Realm of Magic,
okay,
but
okay.
this was the one that came with it first. They're like smaller ones, are super cute. The other thing I love from this is the broom and the dustpan that hang on the wall and the ironing board. A thing I've never used in real life, but is such a cute look.
I love the concept. But I feel like this pack kind of paved the way for we've gotten a lot of similar looks with Eco Lifestyle and Tiny Living. They all kind of matched this style. So I wonder if that vote kind of steered the way for the next batch of patches that we get that weren't like Realm of Magic. That was definitely going to have its own feel anyway. But Laundry Day, Eco Lifestyle, and Tiny Living all feel like the same vibe.
Yeah, and it's definitely in the direction of like, okay, people are really voting on this content because they like the look, the aesthetic. It's less about the interactions, which I also really like, and maybe that's a reason they've been kind of straying away from that type of content recently. But look, we'll take it. We'll take all of it. I just keep throwing money at this company, so.
Well, I think this pack especially, like, it was voted on, so people got what they voted on, whether they liked it or not. This is what was voted on, and they turned it out, and they realize like this pack is like one of the highest ones. This is everyone's favorite stuff pack almost, give or take. Because also, like, I thought this was a game pack at first.
I mean, laundry is a big game feature. Like, I don't want to say it's game changing, but it's definitely like an aspect that fits so well into the game that without it, it's, I don't know, it's that realism that I think is really important.
Compare this stuff pack to the Cool Kitchen stuff pack, which was early days, and this is like, I think the laundry day is kind of a showing of growth almost, because you get more, like, this feels more bang for its buck. This feels like, I was like, oh, this was only $10, and it feels like you got so much.
Mm-hmm.
And also you got more clothes with the Cool Kitchen pack than you did with the pack about laundry.
Telling. Very telling.
Which is also my friend, I was showing her, it was when Realm of Magic came out, and I was showing her and it was like after the big, she sat next to me for a long time, so she got to hear a lot of like woes when it came to Sims stuff. And so she got to sit through the mosquito pack incidents.
Oh, goodness.
And I was showing her, like, look at all the clothes coming with this Realm of Magic. She was like, did you get more clothes in this magic pack than you did in that fashion pack that you got? And I was like, yes, we did. That's a good eye. Person not involved in our community.
Excellent observation. We're like grinding our teeth like, yes, that's true.
Isn't that interesting?
Wow, who would have thunk? My final thoughts on laundry day and Cool Kitchen stuff are that I think they epitomize what a good stuff pack is. It's just stuff. It gives you maybe one, exciting like game interaction feature, but ultimately it's the items and the build buy and the stuff that you can add to your builds or add to your cast items and create a sim. It's that stuff that helps you tell your story. And I think these are two really exemplary little baby packs.
Yes. There was more stuff. Like, honestly, I thought Laundry Day was a game pack. That's how much we got for it. It's definitely, it deserves its praise for being top tier stuff pack. And I think almost no matter what kind of simmer you are, I think you can find something in these two packs that you need for your game, whether for the cast or what it brings or just for building. 10 out of 10 for stuff packs.
Yeah, they're it. They're the ones to get if you're gonna get them.
Mm-hmm. Laundry Day was the first one. Well, I'm trying to remember our whatchamacallit, our draft. Laundry Day, I think, was one of the first ones gone.
It was one of the first ones I wanted because the two of y'all were like, laundry system? No, thank you. I could do without it.
I would have picked Laundry Day, though. What did I do? I can't remember anymore.
Go back and listen to the episode if you want to know how it went.
We don't remember anymore. I just remember I upset you numerous times.
Well, as someone who does not draft, I learned a lot. And maybe we'll do another draft episode soon.
Maybe. It's always in our back pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you got the taste for it.
Yeah, now that I'm an expert in sports.
Yes, it's all about sports.
Speaking of sports, you can find us on social media at PlumBobCast on Instagram and Twitter, PlumBob Podcast on Reddit, Under the PlumBob Podcast on Facebook and Tumblr, and our website is undertheplumbob.com. There's a contact form on our website if you want to reach out, or you can just email us at undertheplumbobpodcast@gmail.com. Subscribe, rate, and review on all the places where you can find podcasts. Apple Podcasts, all of them. If they're not on there, just let us know, because we're still trying to fight with some of these platforms to get ourselves back up there. Thank you to our wonderful writing and research team for this episode. Caitlin, it was you.
And me.
You.
I did it.
It was all you, and I just came and I talked about a game that I like. So thank you for the work that you did for this episode.
I was drinking while I did it. Sims Wiki and Sims Community. Sims Community had a very nice, this is how you do laundry thing. And I was like, thank you very much.
Maybe if I had read that, I wouldn't have to delete my washing machines constantly. And last but not least, thank you for listening, our fair listeners. Thanks for loving this game like we do. And thanks for hanging in there with us during these very odd times of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hop off and go back to the real world to do some real life laundry and dishes and,
I'm gonna ignore. I can see them, the dishes that I have to do, and I'm just gonna ignore them again.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Smart.
I did them yesterday, and dishes got dirty again, all rude like. I just did that.
How dare. How dare. Couple quick reminders. If you're playing your game right now, hit that save button.
Save.
If you're stepping outside of your home, wear a goddamn mask. Don't be rude to people.
Wash
Be
your hands.
nice. Wash your hands. See ya back in the real world. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Badish. Dag dag.
Are you done?